helps them forget, the monsters they themselves are. Yeah, it helps them forget, and it helps them dissociate, and it helps them distract their mind. Yeah, so they are addicted to all these TV drama, shows and series, because they like that exaggerated reactions, exaggerated emotions. Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about the bizarre reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So, we know who these narcissistic parents are. They are narcissistic individuals, who choose to become parent because they want their own source of supply, who doesn't run away, who doesn't betray them, yeah, who doesn't outgrow them, and who's always there at their disposal to serve them and make them feel good. Yeah. So these narcissistic individuals, I mean narcissistic parents, have a huge void on the inside, and they are just not ready to look deeper and fix all of those areas. Yeah, because they have extreme sense of entitlement. They think they are perfect, they know it all. Flaws, error, mistakes are for the inferior ones, I mean like you and me. What they know is the ultimate truth, and what they do is the best. Yeah, we need to learn from them and not the other way around. So they stay in that bubble. Yeah, you can say they are a little delusional, and they are in that bubble that I'm perfect, I know it all, and there's nothing wrong with me. Now, when you have this strong feeling on the inside that there is nothing wrong with you, would you be, interested in any kind of healthy criticism? No, you won't. You would, really feel hurt if somebody, criticizes you in a healthy manner, constructive criticism. You would, feel as if that person is attacking you, because deep down you strongly believe that there's nothing wrong with you and there is no scope of improvement because you're perfect. Yeah. So these narcissistic individuals, I mean narcissistic parents, have this extreme sense of entitlement. They lack empathy, they have inability to self-reflect, extreme hunger and craving for attention, admiration. They are so hungry for attention and admiration from external sources that they forget to do the inner work. Yeah, they are just not interested to mend relationship. They are just not interested to deep dive and fix the problem that is inside of them. They are just not interested because they know it all. They are perfect. The problem is with you. You need to fix, and not me. Yeah, so that's how things are with these narcissistic individuals, in this case the narcissistic parent. So narcissistic individuals, narcissistic parents, I'm sure you guys must have noticed that they might be extremely obsessed with certain shows and serials and series and episodes of some drama and something, and you must have also noticed that they are ready to sacrifice everything else for the sake of that episode and for the sake of that series. They are ready to ignore their children's parent teacher meeting. They are ready to take off from their work. They are ready to ignore their business. They are ready to ignore their spouse's medical appointment. They are ready to do anything and everything so that they can sit peacefully and watch that specific, I mean their favorite serial, their favorite TV drama. And we often wonder, why are they so obsessed? Why are they just not ready to miss that? I mean, with me, sometimes I miss my favorite show, and I never sacrifice my lifestyle, I never sacrifice my work, I never sacrifice my partner for the sake of any stupid TV drama. That's entertainment, and I can entertain myself at any point of time. Yeah, I mean, things are there, I can go back and watch. Yeah. So I really don't need to rush. But with these narcissistic parents, narcissistic individuals, there's a different kind of a rush. They are really obsessed with their favorite TV drama and show. So today we are going to try and understand, why are they so obsessed with their favorite TV drama and show. So the first reason why they are addicted to their TV drama and shows is because, they secretly identify with the villains, yeah, and somewhere or the other they admire how these characters manipulate and control others without consequences. So it's almost like a session, it's almost like a university class for them, yeah, that they need to attend. If they don't attend, they are going to miss some of the tips and tricks. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are obsessed with these TV drama because somewhere or the other they are crazy about the villain, I mean that villain character, yeah, and they really want to learn more from the villain, yeah, how flawlessly the villain is able to control and manipulate others without any consequences. Yeah, so it's almost like an educational session for them, for these narcissistic parents. Yeah, they learn a lot of things, and you will see in their action and behavior. So whenever they see a specific TV drama or specific show, you would see a change in their behavior, you would see a change in their tone and the way how they react. They learn from the others. So they learn from the villain, that character. They learn all the tips and tricks from that villain character, because deep down they don't have anything substantial. Yeah, they need external sources for validation, admiration, for knowledge uptake. For everything they rely on the others. They don't have a personality of their own. Yeah, and that's what makes them some of the greatest shapeshifters, narcissistic parents. They are very good in shapeshifting. Yeah, and the common example is they behave absolutely different in front of the others, and they are absolutely different individual in front of you. So they are expert shapeshifters. Now these shapeshifters, they don't have anything of their own. Yeah, it's all based on lies, it's all based on borrowed knowledge and information from here and from there. And one of their important sources of knowledge and all of the tips and tricks is all these TV dramas and shows and serials and episodes. They learn a lot of things from those villain characters. Yeah, and deep down they want to be like that villain, smart, intelligent, manipulative, and just evading all kinds of accountability and responsibility, and smartly controlling, manipulating, and abusing others. So it's almost like an educational stuff for them. Yeah, they upgrade themselves, they upgrade their tactics, they upgrade their knowledge and database. Yeah, so it's almost like an educational session for these narcissistic parents. So whatever they learn from the villains, they start using it. Yeah, they start using it onto you, onto the others. And that's how they keep upgrading, that's how they keep morphing, that's how they keep shape shifting, and that's how they are ever evolving, ever changing, ever shape shifting into the worst. Yeah, they don't evolve and change and grow into the best. Yeah, they always become worst with time. Yeah? The other reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama is because watching TV drama lets them live out their obsession with power struggles and revenge plots. Yeah, fueling their fantasies of dominance. So there are certain things that they can not do in real life. There are certain things that they are unable to do, or they are scared to do. So when they watch the TV drama, they are able to experience that. They are able to live all of their fantasies through that TV show, through that TV drama, and that helps them feel good. Yeah, I mean, for example, if the villain is hurting the victim very badly, but in real life the narcissist is very concerned about his or her image, the narcissistic parent, they cannot go to that extent. They cannot physically, or I mean, in some ways, abuse the victim so much. So, it's almost like an unfulfilled fantasy for them. Yeah, because they're concerned about the image also. They are, image conscious individuals. So they live out all those fantasies by watching these, TV dramas. Yeah, and they feel good. Yeah, they are able to, live out all those fantasies through that character, through that TV drama. The other reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama is because they get addicted to the exaggerated emotions on screen, craving the drama to distract from the emptiness they feel on the inside. Yeah. So remember I told you in the beginning that they really don't want to do the inner work. Yeah, it's all about outside. Yeah, how well they are able to harvest things from outside. Yeah, and they really don't want to get into introspection. They really don't want to do the deep diving. So these narcissistic parents, they are addicted to all those exaggerated emotions on the screen. Yeah, and it's almost like an escape for them, rather than working on the inside, rather than uh, filling that void, rather than working on their own self. It's better to distract themselves with all those exaggerated emotions on the screen. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, they are able to distract themselves. They are able to divert their focus. Yeah, they don't want to keep the focus on themselves. Yeah, because they are hollow, empty, and they have a huge void, and they need a lot of work. But they don't want to confront that. They don't want to go down that lane. Yeah, because they want to believe that they are perfect and there's nothing wrong with them. So the problem is either with you or with the others and not with them. And they strongly believe that they are perfect. Change is for the inferior, for you and for me, and not for them. So they avoid confronting that emptiness. They avoid confronting their issues and challenges by getting addicted to these TV dramas. Yeah, all those exaggerated emotions, exaggerated reactions. They just love it. Yeah, because it helps them forget. It helps them forget and dissociate from the reality. It helps them forget the monsters they themselves are. Yeah, it helps them forget, and it helps them dissociate, and it helps them distract their mind. Yeah, so they are addicted to all these TV drama shows and series, because they like that exaggerated reactions, exaggerated emotions, and it helps them. Yeah, so it keeps them distracted. Yeah, so that they don't have to look within and feel bad that I'm one of the most horrible persons. I'm a bad mother, I'm a bad father. I will not look inside. Instead, I'll look outside. I'll look out for external stimulus. I'll look out for external things that is going to keep me entertained, that arouses me, that entertains me, and that keeps me distracted. The other bizarre reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama is because TV shows offer them a virtual audience to perform for. Yeah, where they can mirror emotions without having to deal with real human reactions. Yeah, so it helps them play out the scene in the mind, and it helps them feel good. If I was in such a position, I would have done this. If I was in that position, I wouldn't have spared him or her. Yeah, so they keep playing out all of those things, and it helps them feel good. Yeah, because they don't have to deal with the real human reactions. They don't have to go out there and show their nastiness and be criticized and be targeted for their abusive behavior. Yeah, I mean, others will call out your abusive behavior. Others are going to shame you, insult you, and disrespect you if they see the nasty person you are on the inside. I mean, if it comes out of others, are not going to tolerate. Others are going to criticize you, and they are going to in some ways ostracize you, ignore you. Yeah, so narcissists don't want that. Yeah, so the best thing is play out the scenes and make yourself feel good. If I would have been in that place, I would have done this. I would have replied in this way. I would have not spared that person and this person. Yeah, so they are able to mirror emotions without having to deal with real human reactions. Yeah? So they are able to experience all of those things without having to deal with the real human reaction. Yeah, I mean, real human reaction would be heartbreaking, would be really painful for these narcissistic parents, and that's not what they want. Remember, they are image conscious individuals. Yeah, so they don't want their image to be tarnished, and they don't want their supply sources to run away. Yeah, so the best thing is play out scenes, and when they are triggered, and when they are aroused looking at something, looking at a scene or a plot, and then they are going to tell you, well, if I was the hero, I would have done this. If I was the heroine, I would have done this. I wouldn't have spared that. I wouldn't have spared, this and her and him. Yeah, so they are going to, vent out their frustration, vent out their reaction, on these, TV shows and TV drama. Yeah, and it's very good for them. Yeah, because it's a very virtual audience out there, and they are just fantasizing, they are just imagining, and then they are just venting out. They really don't have to show their nasty side in front of the others. Yeah, because others are not going to take all of that BS. Yeah, only kids, only relatives, and spouse can maybe in some ways bear with all that BS, but others will not tolerate. They are going to leave them, cut them off, or simply shame them and criticize them. And who wants that? I mean, for a narcissist, all of these things are bad. Yeah, they are perfect, they want to stay in that delusionary world where they are perfect, they know it all, and that's it. Yeah, so it helps them to avoid dealing with real human reactions. Yeah, the other bizarre reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama is because their fixation on TV is a weird way to avoid personal reflection, allowing them to be entertained instead of dealing with their inner turmoil. So it's again a nice way to keep them distracted, keep them entertained, so that they don't have to look inside and fix their inner conflict and issues on the inside. Yeah, it's like a distraction for them. Yeah, so they are distracted, and they are able to hold on to the belief that there is nothing wrong with me, I'm perfect. Yeah, so all these TV dramas, they might get addicted to certain characters, they might fall in love with certain characters, and it helps them, with entertainment. Apart from that, it helps them to distract themselves, from dealing with the real life inner turmoil. And the last bizarre reason why narcissistic parents are addicted to TV drama is because dramas provide them with endless examples of conflict, which they use to justify their own toxic behavior and emotional outbursts in real life. So they, cherry pick ideas, different tips and tricks, and different methods and different ways to approach and handle situations. So it's like an educational thing for them. Yeah, they learn new ways, they learn new tips and tricks. Yeah, they are able to justify themselves in a much better manner. Yeah, they are going to tell you, well, I did this because I care for you, I love you. Haven't you seen that character in the TV? That was me. That's exactly like me, and that's what I do with you. You might see me as a harsh parent, you might see me as a strict parent, but on the inside I love you. Yeah, so they start comparing, they start drawing relevance and parallel with all these characters that is out there in the TV drama and all that series and shows. And it helps them justify their bad behavior, it helps them rationalize, or you can say normalize, their abusive behavior. Yeah, and they are going to give you examples. Haven't you seen that son in that show? That's the ideal son, you need to be like him. Yeah, so that's how they further control you, manipulate you, rationalize their bad behavior, and evade accountability and responsibility. So if they are addicted to TV drama, I mean, you can see that they are obsessed about a certain TV drama show or episodes. They are learning a lot of things. One thing is that it's helping them distract, yeah, from seeing inside. The other thing is they are learning great deal of things, and they will be exercising and using all of the things on you and on to the others. Yeah, so it's like an upgrade, it's like a class for them, where they are religiously going, attending and learning, and then they are exercising all of those manipulation tactics onto you and onto the others. So yes, these were some of the bizarre reasons, weird reasons why narcissistic parents are addicted to certain TV drama shows, episodes, series. Yeah, in case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.